Happy National Star Wars Day reactions. Okay, now I have one of these. So there you go. So that's fun. This is always fun. This costume, I was trying to remember, this costume is one of the earliest costumes. So this is either 5 years for this costume or potentially 6 years for this costume. And of course, the big joke with this costume is I found this t-shirt and I thought, how cute is that? And so then I reproduced the costume from that t-shirt because this is R2-D2's more artistic cousin. And I got tickled when I first saw this t-shirt because the name of this t-shirt was R22D22. And I looked at it and went, not quite, you're almost there. So what I tell people is, this is R2-D2's more artistic cousin, and his name is R2-D22. So, yeah, boom, because you gotta land it on the punchline. So anyways, this is always fun. Lots of waving, lots of little kid smiles, lots of little this, that, the other, laughing, and we just have a big time with it. People like the punchline. It's an easy joke, works well. I did have a lovely experience today in the restaurant, and it was just one of those things that it was kind of just a collusion of all these things. So I'm talking with my buddy, and this family comes in, and they have a little girl with her. She's probably 8 or 9. No, younger than that, maybe 5 or 6, because she's little. And she comes by me and she turns around and I wave at her and her whole face lights up. I mean, lights up. And I'm thinking, okay, well, fine, she's just friendly. So I'm jabbering with my friend there. And then her family gets seated and they're around the corner. And she wanders away from them and wanders over to the table. And I said, hi, how are you today? And she says, good. She said, I remember when you were, what was it? Oh, she said, I remember when you were in here in the Easter egg. I said, I was in here in the Easter egg. So we had this lovely little conversation. Then her brother wanders up and we have a little conversation there. And we talk about the joke. I didn't tell her the joke. R2-D22, she gets the joke. Just a lovely, then they wander off. And so that was fun. Then another family comes by. They have 2 older girls. They're getting ready to check out. The dad says, hey, can we get a picture? Yeah, absolutely. So we have this lovely little conversation, all that kind of thing. I go back talking to my friend. Just before we leave, the family that's over the partition from us, the dad brings the little boy around, and he's little. He's like 4 maybe. And so we talk about Star Wars and that kind of stuff. And he keeps saying, what's your phone number? And I give him my phone number. And he said, okay, because my dad will text you so you could come to Bass Pro with us. And I said, well, I appreciate that, but I'm going to Walmart. The dad's laughing. We're going. So it was good. I did do something a little bit different this time. It was just a prompting from a friend. I had a friend write me last week and say, hey, do you ever announce your costumes in advance so that people can participate with you? And I thought, this Saturday is a perfect time to do that because this Saturday, today, is actually May the 4th, which is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So I thought, sure, why not? So I posted on my Facebook and said, hey, I'm going to be there at 9 today at the Walmart. Be there for about half an hour. Throw on a Star Wars t-shirt. Come by and say hello. I really didn't expect many people to. A lot of people said, oh, I can't make it. But my buddy Jacob was there. So I saw Jacob and I went, hey! So I took a picture with him. I'll be posting that as well. So a good time was had by all. Happy Star Wars Day reaction.